Let's go! Time is running out for Bitcoin to close above this blue line here, the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. So why is this important and why should you care? Well, stick around. I'm going to explain why this is absolutely crucial for Bitcoin today. Also, we are looking at Ethereum, which is forming a huge falling wedge here. This is a bullish pattern. So are we going to see a pump out of this, or are we going to see another breakdown lower for Ethereum? We're also going to take a look, of course, at the regular support and resistance levels for Ethereum, Cardano, and something huge that could actually make us go above the blue line here on Bitcoin. We're talking about altcoins in general. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the Bitcoin chart, because you can see that on the weekly time frame, we are now still below the 21 EMA. And right now, we only have 1 day left for us to get above this blue line. So it's not looking too likely. I have to be honest. It's not looking likely that we are going to get above here and close above the blue line. Now, why is this important? Well, if you've been following my channel, you already know that I've been telling you that in every bull market so far, we have been supported by this blue line, the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. And when we were going above very rapidly here, we were, having this big gap. We said that, or I said that we were at some point going to get back and test this blue line. And it seemed far off when this was at, $15,000 and the Bitcoin price was at $40,000. But eventually we went sideways and right now we are below it. So you can see that even in this bull market, we were supported by it multiple times here. Before that, we actually had the big Corona dump. So this is a discrepancy according to me. But I think that if we did not have the Black Thursday during the Corona crash, I think that this would actually support us in that we would just have price action above it and then have the same kind of thing like we had right here, right? But if we go to 2017 to 2015 even, you can see that in this bull market from 2015 on the weekly time frame, we were supported by this multiple times. In fact, we did go below it on occasions, like right here. So for a brief period of time during the actual week, we were trading below it, but at the end of the week, we were having a rally and we were closing above it. So you can see that, yeah, this supported us in the previous bull market extremely well. The wicks, you can see the wicks even got supported here, and then bodies of the candles here, wicks. So we traded below it multiple times, but then always rallied above. Wick down, rally above, touch on the wick, and then, we go into the bear market. So this is why it is important for us to get above this, because this is going to signal that we are entering a bearish phase here if we are not going. Now, it's not the end all be all, of course. This is just one model, and the models, they work until they don't. But at the same time, this is something a lot of people are going to be watching. A lot of people are going to be looking at this and seeing that this is now closing below here, which we do not usually see in a bull market. So yeah, I just want to make you aware of that. If we see a rally today, and it's looking unlikely right now, although I do have something that could actually signal us getting above this even today. But if we don't have that, just understand a lot of people are going to be looking at it. As for me, if we continue to go lower, I continue to buy the dip. I mean, getting Bitcoin at these cheap prices, it's like Christmas. I mean, people were FOMOing into Bitcoin at $64,000, but are afraid of buying it at $30,000. Understand, if you buy it at $30,000 as opposed to $64,000, if we go up to $60,000 again, which we are going to do, is just a matter of time, buying at $30,000 is a 2x. So whatever you invest, you're going to double that money. And if you would have gone in at $65,000, well, it needs to go up to like $130,000 in order for you to have the same amount of gain. So this is why you should be happy about these dips, because Bitcoin has already proven itself. It is going to be around for so long. It is still going to be one of the best performing assets. And yeah, buying it at these low levels is just very, very appealing. Now let's go to my support and resistance levels on the 4-hourly time frame. And right here, you can see that we are still ranging here between the red line at $42,000 and the blue line at $35,700. So we are consolidating here. At the very least, we're finding strong support here on Bitcoin at the blue line. So that's well to see, or that's good to see on the 4-hourly time frame. Flip it on the Lux algo. Is that telling us anything in particular right now for Bitcoin? I would not believe it is. No, it is still having, it's not flipping yet. So I am going to keep you updated as soon as we see a flip here on the Lux algo into a more bullish state of the market. Before we move on to Ethereum, which is forming this huge wedge, if you want to start trading, time is running out. If you want to get $2,000 over on Femex, you can sign up using my link right here for experienced traders, and always use caution, especially now when Bitcoin price is very volatile, Ethereum is volatile. Use caution. $2,000 on Femex for new and existing users, and for new users, 2,610 over on Bybit. Let's talk about this big wedge. So we have this wedge forming right now on Ethereum. A wedge is a bullish pattern, but of course they can break both to the up and to the downside. But a break to the upside, the target would pretty much be at the top of the wedge here at 3,304 or 3,400. So that would be cool to see, but of course you have to pay attention to, yeah, that's also my huge orange box here is at the same vicinity. So yeah, expect also some resistance here at $3,000, and then the target all the way up here. So that is the measured move. If we break down, I mean, we are breaking down from these levels one after the other, and $2,000 is going to be decent support for Ethereum. Actually, I think that $2,000 is going to be pretty strong, big psychological level as well. For Cardano, we are actually now breaking down below the orange box here. So this is not good for Cardano. Next level of support, $1.21. Now, as I said, if there's anything that can actually have us rally above the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame, this one we were talking about right here, the saving grace would be the traditional markets, because they are open. The futures markets opens up in I think like 8 hours, I believe, from when I post this video. And if you see a huge rally here and that brings confidence to Bitcoin, maybe there's going to be some, because look at this. The whales are obviously aware of this. The whales know that people are watching this level right now. This is why, just dollar cost average, buy the dip is a good thing to do, in my opinion, not financial advice. But they know that a lot of people are going to be watching this. They know that a lot of people are going to watch this if it closes below here. So maybe they are going to, have a significant rally towards the end of the day. And maybe if we have a big pump also in the traditional futures markets, which opens up in about 8 hours, that could be enough to get us above this level. But at this point, $10,000 candle, not looking too likely, I have to be honest with you, but not impossible either. Not completely out of the realm of possibilities, but very, very unlikely. So I will keep you updated as always. Make sure to subscribe, activate the bell right now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.